Madrid vs Braga. Prediction, team news, lineups. A point is all that is required for Real Madrid to advance to the knockout stages of the Champions League when Braga pay a visit to the Bernabeu on Wednesday in Group C. Los Blancos boast a perfect record of 3 wins from 3 in continental action so far, seeing them sit 2 places and 6 points better off than their Iberian visitors. Match preview. Gunning for European Cup number 15 in 2023-24, Real Madrid have gone about their business with professionalism in the group stage so far, putting Napoli and Union Berlin to the sword, albeit by just the 1 goal on each occasion, before a similar story unfolded on Braga's turf. Rodrigo's near-post finish and the customary Jude Bellingham goal would propel Los Blancos into a 2-goal advantage just after the hour mark, and while Alvaro Jallo beat Kepa Arrizabalaga at his near post just 2 minutes after Bellingham's fine effort. Carlo Ancelotti's men saw out the final half-hour to remain flawless in Group C. With Union Berlin yet to pick up a single point in Group C so far, and owing to their superior head-to-head record versus Braga, Real Madrid need only avoid defeat on Wednesday to assure themselves of a top 2 finish, while a win would take them to within a point of top spot if Napoli suffer a shock defeat to the German minnows. However, Real went from the highs of a 2-1 El Clasico win over Barcelona to the lows of a frustrating goalless stalemate with Rayo Vallecano on Sunday, as Ancelotti's side fired 22 shots and had 63% of the ball to no avail. But an 8-game unbeaten run is nothing to be scoffed at. Los Blancos have also avoided defeat in each of their last 8 Champions League home games, winning 7 of them, and have not failed to score in a continental match at the Bernabeu since 2018. Netting in 24 contests on the trot since a shock 3-0 loss to CSKA Moscow. Likewise, each of Braga's 3 Champions League contests so far this season have also been settled by just the 1 goal. As Artur Jorge's men began with a narrow 2-1 loss to Napoli before storming back from 2 goals down to sink Union Berlin in a 5-goal extravaganza. That enthralling 3-2 Berlin beating, which was sealed with an injury-time Andre Castro strike, has the third-placed visitors still very much in contention to upset the apple cart. Although their opening loss to Napoli, who are 3 points better off, means that Braga cannot break into the top 2 even if they can defy the odds and down Real Madrid. On Saturday, Jorge's men enjoyed a near-perfect warm-up for their short sojourn to the Bernabeu, heading into the interval 1-0 down against Portimonense in the Primera Liga but prevailing 6-1 thanks to a second-half flurry of goals, including a hat-trick for the red-hot Simon Banza inside the final 10 minutes. The Archbishops have not drawn a blank in front of goal yet this season and have netted at least twice in each of their last 4 away matches, registering 12 in total, but defensive discipline does not come naturally to Braga, who have also shipped multiple goals in 5 of their last 6 road contests. Nevertheless, the Portuguese powerhouses will experience a club first on Wednesday, as they prepare for an inaugural Champions League away game versus a Spanish side. But their compatriots have often fared poorly at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid are yet to lose a European home game against a Primera Liga outfit. Team news. Alarm bells were raised when Jude Bellingham jarred his shoulder in the first half of Sunday's draw with Rayo Vallecano. And while Ancelotti does not believe that his top scorer is nursing a serious issue, it would not be a complete surprise to see him rested in midweek. Eder Militao ACL, Thibaut Courtois ACL. Dani Ceballos muscle and Aurelien Tchouameni foot will not make the cut on Wednesday, but Ancelotti has Ferland Mendy back at his disposal after the left-back was left out of the weekend's draw due to overload. Fran Garcia's spot at left-back could therefore come under threat, and Ancelotti may also tinker with his system if Bellingham is spared, potentially reverting to a 4-3-3 shape with Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr. and Joselu linking arms up front. In contrast, not a single Braga player is in the visitors' treatment room at present, as Spain under-21 left-back Victor Gomez shook off a muscular problem to complete 65 minutes of the thrashing of Portimonense. As a result, Jorge is spoiled for choice in all areas of the field and might consider recalling Joe Mendes to the backline if Gomez is not risked twice in quick succession, while Saika Niakate could offer 39-year-old Jose Font a breather if need be. Jorge's biggest selection quandary will seemingly come in the double pivot area, as Vitor Carvalho and Rodrigo Zalazar battle for the right to partner regular fulcrum Al-Masrati. Real Madrid possible starting lineup: Kepa, Carvajal, Rudiger, Alaba, Mendy, Valverde, Camavinga, Cruz, Rodrigo, Joselu, Vinicius Jr. Braga possible starting lineup: Mateus, Mendes, Font, Niakate, Borja, Al-Masrati, Zalazar, Jalo, Horta, Bruma, Banza. We say, Real Madrid 2-0 Braga. Navigating their way to victory without Bellingham is something that Real Madrid have only experienced once so far this season. But given Braga's defensive woes on the road, the Englishman's possible absence should not have a major impact on Wednesday's outcome. Braga ought to play with the shackles off as they attempt to keep their own top two hopes alive. But gaps will inevitably open up for the hosts to exploit, and we have faith in Ancelotti's defense to keep the rear door bolted shut and play their part in sealing a top two finish. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.